Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is another Sportsball reaction, and this is NFL Week 6 edition 2020. I don't know why I said that, just Week 6 edition, and yeah, this was posted today actually, or today UK time. I guess yesterday if you're from the US, and when I'm posting this actually might be a day after, but we're here for it, man. I mean, this is the first time I've reacted to it the day it's been posted for about 2 weeks now, which is good because I do like getting to these as soon as possible. And now I'm back on the YouTube consistency, man. We're going to be getting these reactions out as soon as possible. And yeah, let's see what happened again during Week 6 in the NFL. Because Week 5, there was a lot of wild things. Some of the injuries were fucked though. Like some of those injuries, especially, I can't remember his name, but that injury was nasty, bro. I hope he can return for the coming season. I'm assuming he's going to be out for the whole year. Maybe longer, because with that kind of injury, yeah, I mean, you can't expect it to be a short recovery, that's for sure, man. But let's get into this to see again what happened this week, and yeah, let's check this out.
And he caught it behind him. What a play!
Wait, let's go back.
And he caught it behind him.
Wait, what? He caught it with his ass. That was last week, yeah.
There is no Thursday night football game this week. The Bills-Chiefs shit-wrecker has been pushed back to Monday night due to reasons of Tuesday night football. I personally don't feel anything towards it. Thursday night football is a blight on society, and we're honestly better off for it. Despite this victory for humanity, Corona Chan doesn't give a fuck about it.
Why is Thursday night football hated so much?
She's been trying to seep her disease-laden claws into many teams to try and sabotage their seasons. The Patriots had another scare, the Falcons had one, the Jaguars put 13 players on the COVID list, mostly practice squad guys, and a few other situations as well. Fortunately, most of them have been isolated cases, and there has been no real spread. Football will commence without interruption. Let us begin. Sunday's festivities begin with humble measures. A simple yet effective antidote to all sense of quality throughout the world. Tank Ball! This matchup is somehow both a competition for Trevor and a chance to gain ground in their division race. Quite impressive considering the slop we have on display. A battered offense against Kyle Allen at quarterback. This is the kind of goodness you want in a tank-off. All of the shittiness with the slow, trotting play of teams hesitant to get their feet wet. Like most good tank bulls, this matchup is going to the wire. Tied at 13 with the offenses doing nothing. But I implore you to look at the football team. They're pushing hard to win for Riverboat Ron. They're going to pull a Daniel Jones and cause a major momentum shift. Let's try this again.
Look at the speed.
They're going all the way for the touchdown. Because we need more of this boring goodness. Wait a second, they're going for two here?
Here's your game. Allen looking, stopping, pumping, throwing.
Oh, no.
Relax, everyone, it's all good. Washington was merely playing the long-range game. Blowing this opportunity forces the Giants to win, thus handicapping them in the
first win of the season.
Somebody finally gets the point of tank ball. Well done, lads. The Broncos have learned their lessons from their star running back, Melvin Gordon. Not content with just speeding on the field, he chose to speed off of it.
Oh, fuck.
How fast? Thought he was Chris Johnson.
Wait, how quick? Wait, what does it say? Was allegedly driving 25 to 29 miles per hour over the speed limit. Oh, under the influence as well. Oh, no.
While drunk. It's cool, though, he called John Elway. Was only punished with strep throat. Still kinda sucks, though. As for Denver, the key for them was slow and steady. They can't go too fast lest they get pulled over for speeding. No, their remedy for Melvin's faux pas is the field goal. It's a mere coincidence that the Patriots have chosen to take this game back to an old age. Probably the 1940s. The forward pass was just being invented, and apparently it led to nothing but turnovers and maybe a touchdown if we're lucky. Is it a battle of defenses? Probably not when the Patriots haven't had much time to practice due to Corona Chan. Drew Lock has also returned, and appears to be in the giving spirit as well. God damn it, man! Football fields don't give a fuck about your charity! It will only lead to New England having a chance to win it all. But yes, old school offenses. Broncos escape the COVID ward with a win for the lost bye week. They have life. And that's the most surprising thing of all. Our next journey takes us to the lost wasteland of Duval, where good football stayed here for about 6 months. Today it's a new battle involving should-be-fired coaches. Another tank bowl!
Let's say. He loves this so much, don't he?
I was worried about
With the tank bowl, is it whoever loses actually wins kind of concept?
Jacksonville earlier in the year. Winning is not ideal for what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They want an androgynous leader of the offense. They know that the failure must commence. And good for them. Detroit is still pretending that nothing is wrong. The result turns into a massacre. Jaguars being skinned and sent to a taxidermist is a nice piece for their cigar room. And they'll make sure they don't come back like the Lions have allowed most teams. They'll be given an easy win. Detroit loses multiple times today. Not only have they won a game, but now the brass has justification to keep Matt Patricia around for a bit longer. He's 1-2 of 3, you can't fire him now. I'm so sorry, Lions fans. Perhaps you should try to sign kickers who have never kicked a field goal before.
What?
Then you'll get what you want. Do you remember when
What
we
the
all
hell?
thought Cleveland was legit for a few weeks? When we believed they could make a true statement by beating up their arch rival in the Steelers? Those were some good times. Shit may be crazy out there, but
Did he
even
get smacked,
2020 knows when things are
Did he get
going too
smacked?
far. Pittsburgh must reign supreme against the Browns. And it's not even close. It's pure annihilation. A shit stomping we haven't seen occur at Heinz Field in roughly a few years. Baker Mayfield was visibly injured, looked like shit, got his sphincter moved into his intestines, and was then removed to save him from further pain. All optimism over the past few weeks is suddenly vanishing. They still don't have enough. The lordship over the poor vassal continues.
Hey, jack off, you see that?
Not this guy again.
How the hell did you make that? When you create a character in an RPG, you try to make one to suit your strengths as a player. Speed for rogue players, strength for hack and slash, intelligence for the magic users. But this year's Bears? They put everything in the luck attribute. There is no other way to explain how they are escaping with so many wins as they are. This includes a team like Carolina. They've taken out some decent opponents so far, but Chicago decided that's good enough. We can't have teams overachieving besides us. Nick Foles may not do too much to succeed, but it's enough to get the win. The Bears defense will suffocate everything else. They are the mustard gas traveling through no man's land. Nothing survives. Impenetrable. Foreboding. I don't know how the hell this is real, but this team is 5-1. All of Wisconsin is now flooding with deep dish pizza. If you were to tell me
Wait,
a month ago
what?
that this matchup would be a tank bowl, I would have called you a fool. Yet here we are.
Another
You can
tank
call it
bowl.
a reach, but all signs point to incredible tanking.
God's sake. Is this a thing that happens more and more deeper into the season, yeah? Into the regular season?
God bless Kirk Cousins. He believes in the art of tanking. Even against a terrible secondary.
The Falcons
and
lose
Falcons,
again,
he
I'm gonna
does his
cry.
damnedest to put the game out of reach early with 3 picks. He doesn't give a fuck. He's already
Okay, they
got
got
his
this.
money. All of Minneapolis will now make sure their livers don't get to see the light of day. The rest is done by Matt Ryan. Oh yes, the Vikings secondary is just as horrible as we remember. Plus Julio Jones and interim coach Raheem Morris joined in on the fun. Party in their red zone. Everyone's invited. Vikings fans, welcome to agony. Kirk isn't the main problem here, but he is a problem. Just a friendly reminder that they extended him this past offseason for reasons of convenience and feeling there's
Okay,
nothing
let's
better
squad
out
then,
there.
at least it's
You
squad then.
chose this path. Now walk through it. Bengals
Bro,
are
they
the
got
other-
smacked by a team that hadn't won all season. That's kind of crazy, man. That must suck.
Gate.
But they probably wanted the loss,
Okay,
right?
this
So
simulation. This is too abnormal for any of my results to lead to this. They're up by 21 now. Hold on, let me check something. Here's the problem. The bungalometer is miscalibrated. Someone set it to win mode.
wait, what?
This, run that, carry the 4, and that should do it. There we go. Everything's back to normal. The Colts storm back in the matter of a quarter to make this a game again. With the bungalometer reset, things are much tighter in the second half. Still, Indy needs this win to keep up with the Joneses of their division. Cincy should be an easy test, but they just won't go away. More bad interceptions by Rivers continue that trend. Look at them go down the field. Fat Randy, they need you for the lead.
The snap down,
Poor
the
name.
kick by Bullock is on the way.
Oh,
and it's off
no.
the upright.
Supposed to tap asses at the club, not the goalpost, Randy. Too bad some nerd can do that for the Colts. Now the Bungles need some of that delicious Burrow churro to get satisfaction.
Burrow standing in over the middle.
Oh!
Somebody forgot to mention the Bungles are on a keto diet. Good to see the Bungalometer is back in form.
What an
Take my
interception.
payment to my bank
So
account
Burrow's heading
now,
down
Andy.
for Andrew.
Philadelphia, a land of trash. A place of blight, crime, and mismanagement from Jersey to
Yo,
King of Prussia.
that was kinda smooth.
Irrational hatred is the calling card of any given day. I'm talking about the Eagles. They are all of these and so much more. You thought you were free of them being full of relentless agony with the Super Bowl win. By the good Lord above, I can safely say you missed like trying to get a cheesesteak at Geno's. There is a whole lot of ass-sucking in the first half. Baltimore just has their way in an alley, mainly with stabbings and a 17-0 lead. But once again, the talent of Philly comes out just in time to inspire false hope. Maybe our city doesn't smell like an ashtray. Maybe we can send all of our
What?
shitty citizens across the border to Jersey. Maybe the Eagles can play up to their potential again. Baltimore is letting their foot off the gas. You can't do that, boys. Did you see what happened in Pittsburgh last week? They nearly won that game. And they're doing the same here. Slowly, surely creeping back into the affair. They can't make it easy for anyone, especially their fans. The touchdown is here. Doug Peterson has to have something good planned for the two-point
Oh,
conversion.
jeez.
Going for two.
Oh,
Biggest
no.
play of the game and you run a fucking run-pass option? Neither of them knew what the fuck to do. Perhaps you should have kicked the extra point instead of going for two after the first touchdown of the game, Doug. Your
doing it.
dumbass faux analytics are killing this team. Now Pittsburgh wants you dead as well. You're uniting all of Pennsylvania under one banner. This is a crucial game for the Texans. Despite being left dead to rights, they still have playoff aspirations. The only way to realize them is to straight up pull wins out of their ass. Tennessee is a good start. Sure, it'll have to be through a Warlord, his horsemen, the Miami Matador, and a swath of defenses, but the win is vital to Houston. Your general is Deshaun Watson, the cleric of Clemson, a man who knows the powers of healing and leadership. He was a man possessed by the light, slinging his arrows and spears into the heart of the Titan. The war lasts for days and days. Neck and neck in a pure stalemate. Houston must go for the kill. They're up by 7, but they need to go for 2. Put the battle out of reach. This is the price of going double or nothing. You look terrible if it backfires. Now the Texans' defenses have been exhausted. The Titan charges back again. He prepares for his crushing blow.
Tannehill gonna go for it to the end zone.
Oh, no.
It's caught. Did he get
Incoming
there?
his assault, declaring
I would wish
things
you
out
luck
of
in
bounds.
overtime, but you're done, Houston. Because I tremble in fear if I were you. The Titan of Derrick Henry is on the warpath. Some say he drinks from the skulls of the fallen
God damn,
after
he's
every
massive.
battle. He'll notch another win on his blade to signify this fight.
Henry looking for room to the end zone.
Pure strength,
There are
bro.
only 3 things King Henry
Pure
cares for.
strength.
Crush his enemies, to see them driven before him, and to hear the lamentation of the women, the New York Jets. That is all. This franchise is so embarrassing that no adjective can properly describe the depths of how low they can go. There was that whole Le'Veon Bell fracas earlier in the week. Afterwards, Greg Williams is pissed that he can't put a bounty on the coach and chucks him under a raging fire. I wouldn't be talking with how shit your defense is, Greg. Not with a bunch of angry Dolphins coming to destroy you all. Oh no. They found out that their old coach that oppressed them is here. Oh my god. They're putting holes in him that I didn't know even existed. Absolute horror I'm witnessing from this attack will require years of therapy to undo. Even the butt fumble isn't enough to describe them. Not for this. We need
Are
something
they even gonna
new.
score?
Something that can inspire many memes for years to come. There it is.
Oh,
The
no.
second button
That's a
section.
good catch, to be
The
fair.
greatest contribution the Jets have
That
made
is
to the NFL in
insane.
several years. I wonder if this is the brilliance that Adam Gase exudes from every pore. Extend this man pronto. The meme powers inside of him are exorbitant. The dream Super Bowl matchup for a decade. Brady versus
I love
Rodgers.
that.
2 future Hall of Famers locking horns to see who is truly superior at their craft. Tampa Bay, I send my condolences. For you get to face the wrath of pissed off Aaron Rodgers as he chucks a pick 6 and gives the Bucs momentum. Did they adopt the Astros sign-stealing techniques? Rodgers looks absolutely horrible. He's being read like he's a picture book. Good night, Moon. Good night, stars. Good night to the Packers as they allow 38 unanswered points. Should go back to being frauds the moment I consider you legit. Is this how we're doing things? I'd sadly buy it knowing this group. For a team that is still dealing with an arsenal loaded with injuries and a destroyed home base, they recover well. Jimmy G healed himself from the relentless pecking of Dolphins to rise again. He returned to form in the first half against the Rams. All of San Francisco now cheers in unison. Their season is not in serious jeopardy. The defense would return in smothering style. There would be no shelter given, no aid delivered, only the slashing of blades. Sean McVay will try to go for it on 4th down at the 1, but the fate will be an interception.
Ooh.
There is no respite for them. The Niners clamp down and hold on. A much-needed victory. Good showering after last week. I respect that. Rams, don't worry about this. You gave your energy to the Dodgers. You'll be okay. The Chiefs look around at their loaded offense and say one thing. You know what this team needs? Le'Veon Bell. Make our deadly weapons even deadlier.
What the hell? 2 days after?
Let's just stack fucking everything. Bell isn't in a full role yet, but it won't stop Kansas City from imposing their will in a rather ugly game. It's more on the shitty weather, not the teams in question.
This is going to sound random as hell, and it's probably not even that important, but is there a limit to how many teams a player can join in a season? So say he gets released by a team like he did by the Jets. Wait, it is the Jets. The Giants. Wait, I can't. That's my bad. I know. I can't even think. After the Jets, and then so now he's joined the Kansas City Chiefs. Say he flops here and he gets released again. Can he join another team, or not? And say he flops there again. Can he join another team? Like, is there a limit to how many teams you can join, or can you just? I mean, I guess if you're getting released that much, you're not going to be getting signed by other teams. But I don't know. That interests me, man. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things that I think's quite interesting to know about. Maybe it's not.
More on the shitty weather, not the teams in question. First Corona Chin is against football, now Mother Nature is hampering teams. Josh Allen looks off. And I don't know if it's him, the pressure he's getting, or the weather doing it. I'd ask more questions, but the Bills defense can't stop Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now imagine Le'Veon catching passes out of the backfield. Jesus Christ. This offense could be even more of a nightmare. I don't blame the Bills for losing here. It's nigh impossible to stop this offense. You can only try to max out its kill count like the Raiders did. How about them Cowboys?
What's he doing?
Are the levels of delusion still high like they were before the season? It sucks about Dak, but he wouldn't have helped much against Arizona. Dak can't command Zeke to stop lathering grease on his fucking hands. Dak can't play all 4 positions in the secondary. Dak can't replace every single battered member of what was the offensive line.
What a catch.
Dallas is a total mess. And the only fortunate thing is that their entire division is New York Jets' tier of shit. In this time, Mike McCarthy will consult his 1997 copy of Football Digest to further develop his analytical acumen. Things are getting so bad that Cowboys fans are starting to ponder if Jason Garrett was that bad of a coach. The
Kicked like a
fucking
bullet.
Clapmaster! You know how awful it has to be to have second thoughts about that? Jesus, boy, step away from the liquor cabinet. You're too drunk. The Cowboys seriously need Jesus, but Jerry Boy will probably think he could play free safety. I laugh in the language known as Kyler Murray. For the dubious honor of LOL Cow of the Week, I'm going to put it up to a fan vote. You can thank this beautiful bastard for this wonderful idea that no longer makes this arbitrary. Mob rule cures everything, right? This week's nominees are Doug Peterson for reasons of overanalyzing situations, the Dallas Cowboys for hilarious failure and continued dysfunction, and the New York Jets.
Of course the Jets.
Just for being the New York Jets. The people have chosen. This week's winner is the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations on throwing money at a Mike McCarthy that has learned absolutely nothing. I'd have personally chosen Peterson for this week, but that whole division is a lol cow. Fuck that. If you've been noticing as of late, there has been no sure thing in the NFL. They've been fighting and trying to rush through outbreaks in any given day of the week. Think of it like a hacker trying to steal your information. Without proper protection and protocols, they have the potential to be compromised. A virus is a lot like a hacker. It can easily seep through and will not stop unless properly eradicated. You need security. You need protection.
He's gonna link it to a sponsor, isn't he? I like his little segues, bro.
Against this menace. This is where the sponsor of today's
Yep.
video, ExpressVPN, will help.
Go on, bro. Get your cash, man.
State-of-the-art encryption technology. Their VPN will protect.
I love that. Get your mic. Wait, what have I pressed here? Have I even pressed anything? But I love that though, man. He's getting his money. I've actually got ExpressVPN, haven't I?
That's why I go with ExpressVPN for my internet protection needs. It's a necessity in this day and age. The gods always demand sacrifice.
Here we are.
Let us lament those we have
What's
lost
happened this week then with the injuries? Ruptured Achilles. COVID. Mayfield COVID. There's COVID again.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
ACL. Ankle injury. Dislocated his kneecap. What? Dislocated his kneecap. COVID again. Concussion.
May the fallen be blessed in the football afterlife. Amen.
I love his little arm at the end, man. Let's watch Derrick Henry destroy entire planets. I love his ending so much. Oh, look at that, mate. Look at that. Oh, that is nasty. Jesus, bro. Man, I know that's pretty relevant to the actual whole video, but just, I mean, it's not actually, but like especially how we end these videos, you just get to see how athletically gifted so many players are in this sport, man. These are pure athletes, bro. Scoot Magruder, just sad face. Is he a Jets fan, or is he just someone who is he a fan of a team that lost this week? Anybody else get excited when he says tank ball? He said it 3 times this week, for God's sake. Nothing warms my cold heart like hearing that intro every week. Last time I was this early, the I can't talk. An NFC East team had a winning record. Congratulations, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You are the week's recipient of the Tyrod Taylor Award. You had the team on a win streak and are within striking distance of a division lead, but screw it. Tua completed 2 passes and converted a 3rd down. It's Tua time. In honor of Chisel. Wait, how do you say that? Chiseled Adonis. I probably butchered that name. Oh, Henry. Any game in the NFC East is a tank bowl. I wouldn't wish Andrew Luck treatment on any quarterback. The hearing of I'm calling both games every week kills cancer. Me watching other teams get roasted when it's my team's turn. I feel that, bro. I feel that. That's all sports, bro. You'll see other teams like good, like high level teams that are your rivals performing terribly, and then it'll be your turn and you just perform awfully as well, and it's just the worst feeling, man. I feel that, bro. I do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Another Sports Bowl, week 6. We're going to get all weeks in, man. Every time we post this, I'm going to get the reaction in because people seem to love these reactions, and I appreciate that, honestly. It means a lot. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. What are your thoughts on what happened this week? And like, again, like some of the things, I mean, I'm just seeing the Jets are getting memed more than the Falcons at this point, which is kind of crazy because the Falcons were getting laughed at so much in the early sort of posts of this series, but it seems to be the Jets getting all the laughs now. But I'm complaining. I mean, I just love the memes at the end of the day, all this different stuff. It's just fun for me to see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Until next time, like, subscribe, peace.